What's going on, guys? It's your boy Aaron, a.k.a. Turtle the Ascended, and this is again Technical Topic, episode number 4. Number 4,
Where
baby.
these things?
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? I would first and foremost like to thank any and all that have watched these casts. Again, like, comment, subscribe, man. Subscribe. Hit that button, man. I need to see that number go up. Alright, you feel me? But so you might notice on the portraits there's about a similar amount of pictures that I have. One of our technicians will not be with us today, the young Raha the King, a.k.a. Schoolwop the Doo-Wop. He ain't gonna be with us today because he has to work. And you know, time is money. So, no hate. But we'll get started first by reintroducing, of course, my 2 reoccurring technicians.
You know who it is. The big old bird, the boy who's busting in your home, busting in your bitch, and always busting caps. Let's go, baby.
And I was talking, but I was muted. But you know how it is.
Oh my god!
Story of my life.
Goodness.
He always does it.
But yeah, Shadowfallz back in this thing, man. Follow me on Twitter, Shadowfallz_FGC, and on Twitch, I will finally be starting another game instead of just not doing anything. So follow me on there too.
Plug.
Oh yeah, we plug in.
Okay. Alright, bet. You know, I got an Instagram. I don't know the name of that mug. I got a Twitter too. I don't know the name either, but hey, follow me.
Alright. So
We'll get right on that.
moving right along, we are going to reintroduce the guest from episode number 3. Red Comet is back. What's up, my man?
Yeah, follow me on Twitch, R3DC0MET. I got you, man. Streaming Dead Space 3 tonight. I got you, bro. Great.
Yeah, don't watch that.
And we have
go first one. You already trying to talk noise. Oh, okay. We disrespectful in here, bro.
big facts. Well, we got 2 new guests today. One I mentioned before that we were gonna have, and the other one is taking the place of young Raha the King for tonight. So, my first guest, introduce yourself. That's you, John.
Well, I guess it's me, John. HBR Dark Halo, J Silly on the beat. Some people call me Rusty Shackleford, and by some people I mean the people at Taco Bell.
And he's with it.
Guess
What?
Shut up. Guess number 2.
I'm already done. We didn't even know our introductions yet.
Guess number 2. Come forth.
It's your boy, Mr. Potshot. I ain't got no other handles to plug, but I'm replacing Raheem Ashim Adala tonight, and I'm gonna try to do him proud.
Oh yeah.
Shame the dream and sour cream.
Like Kareem with the sky hook. Alright, baby. So we're gonna get it nice and crack-a-lackin'. As usual, you know, these pictures, they always mean a little something. But I'm not gonna start there. I'm actually gonna start with young John.
Plot twist?
So we're gonna do it like this. John, drop a hot take on us.
Let's see. The best slice of life is Baka to test. There you go. It's fucking perfect in every single way.
Alright, get the fuck out of here.
Hold on, let me drop my take next.
It
Baka
was-
test is
it was-
the worst slice of life.
He did not just say that shit.
Alright, so me and Mr. Potshot, we gonna be fighting after this.
Oh, word? Square
My
up!
Twitch stream, R3D.
We're
Oh
gonna be
my
playing
God.
Ezreal versus Ezreal on the Twitch.
Uh-oh.
It's Mr. Pasha. You better call him Mr. Cheap Shot because he gonna want two piece. He done.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Hit him with the Gias.
Hit him with the poop.
Alright, so we've already just missed John's hot take. That mug was fucking awful. Next, Mr. Poop Shoot. Oh, I'm sorry, Pasha.
Not poop shoot.
No. Drop a hot take on us.
Just any anime-related hot take.
Yeah.
Sasuke Retrieval Arc opening is the best Naruto opening. No cap. No cap.
I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know if
That
that's.
mug is fire.
I don't know if that's hot take worthy, you know.
It's probably hot. It's pretty hot take. People be repping them Shippuden openings.
Yeah, Shippuden openings go pretty hard, but Shippuden sucks. So
Naruto openings.
At least it's not Bleach where it's only known for the openings.
hey, that is a hot take.
Hold on.
There's a
Hold
hot
on.
take right there.
Hold on.
That's
This
That
man
was
is
the real hot
controversial.
take.
that's a 10-4, good buddy. All right.
That was the real hot take right there.
That's a Texas size 10-4, good buddy.
So why you hating on Bleach?
Because the animator, well, I guess the studio itself just did them incredibly dirty. It was a pretty solid manga leading up, but then
No, the
Did-
fuck it wasn't.
it was not too bad. It was not too bad.
Why did he sound so far away? It sounded like he was screaming from the bleachers.
I know he took an extra 4 steps away from his mic just to yell it.
Right, how are you?
Yeah, I've heard some of the best parts of Bleach are the filler arcs, like exclusive to the manga. Like
Actually,
the-
yeah.
Yeah, I love the filler
War arc.
stuff. I love
Yeah.
that arc. I got homeboys
Yeah.
that hate that bitch, but fuck that. That mug was fire.
I
The
read it.
Zanpakuto War arc was the only part of Bleach that I actually enjoyed.
Nasty.
Well,
Oh, damn,
there
that
you
is
go.
a hot take.
That's a
Holy-
hot take. That shit. I was gonna
that's
ask you to drop a hot take. That's a
sizzling.
hot take right there. Shit.
I'm just saying, that's literally the only part. The rest of it, I was just in for. Like, I was just in for the action.
Not the Soul Society. That was pretty good.
1,000-year blood arc, bro.
Soul Society was. I.
Uh-oh.
Man, y'all some
That
haters,
arc is
man.
supposed to be animated, bro. Come on.
It was I. Aside from I forgot his name. Old dude who couldn't unlock his shit.
Pachi?
Kenpachi. There you go. He was always OD. Always. He was always OD. But
I can hang with that, but fuck.
story wise, no, Zanpakuto arc was the only part that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Man, I thought that it was bad, man. Come on, dog. Pretty good. I thought it was.
Oh no, I could just have a. Bleach was that anime that did me dirty because I was like, it just became too much filler, and I was like, you know what, I can't mess with this.
They did have whole arcs dedicated to
Yeah.
filler.
Every shonen anime runs that risk.
Which one turned into more filler? Was it Naruto or was it Bleach?
Bro, probably.
Naruto was like 40% filler still.
No,
Like-
Shippuden was.
Like more filler
Okay, yeah.
Garbage.
So then Shippuden.
Yeah.
The only difference is Bleach's fillers were actually pretty good. I didn't care for Shippuden's
Are you
fucking
saying
fillers at
Naruto
all.
weren't?
Fuck no.
They weren't. Dude,
Nar-
part one,
yeah, I was
part
about to
one of
say.
Naruto, it's fillers are actually.
Naruto probably had the most malignant filler of any
Bleach
anime.
had 45% of its episodes were filler.
Hey, but them hoes was fire.
I did like in Shippuden they went in depth with the other tailed beasts for their filler arcs. It was pretty cool.
But they don't really do that in the manga.
Yeah. No, not at all.
They're just kind of there.
Naruto not including Shippuden is 41% filler. So
yeah.
Bleach has it by 4%.
Nasty.
Bleach is slightly more
Yeah,
filler.
because Naruto, the original anime, caught up to the manga. And then they just the manga kind of dicked around between part 1 and 2 for a bit. They did that Kakashi arc, you know?
Yeah.
Kakashi. And then the anime just did its own thing, it freestyled a bit.
And
The
then
varying results.
Shippuden is 37% filler.
I'm
So
surprised at that 37%. Maybe I was just so over it because I was telling other people earlier, but Naruto is the only anime thus far where I've been like, you know what? Forget the anime. I'll just read the manga.
Oh yeah.
So
I did that with most shonen because the page
specifically Shippuden. I was like, you know what? I'm just done with the anime. I still
Isn't
have
it-
to watch, like the Great War or whatever, that final war. Any of that last part.
The Great Ninja
War?
War.
Great Ninja War. I haven't watched any of it. Just straight
That
away.
part's pretty cool.
I mean,
In
yeah,
my opinion.
when it finally came out.
To a point.
2 point. 2 point.
Isn't it in part 1 after they do the Sasuke retrieval? It's just straight filler for like 60
Yeah, in
episodes.
the anime, yeah. Until the very last episode. So how part 1 the manga ends is he goes off the train for 3 years or whatever. But how the very last episode of the anime, or the very last episode of canon anime where he finds Sasuke and goes to the hospital, he loses or whatever. He wakes up and then it's like, I need to find him immediately, but then he fucks around for
3 years.
months doing nothing.
That's
And
crazy.
then at the end of the filler shit is what happens in the manga, where he's just like, alright, now I'm ready to go train to fight Sasuke.
Boy, that sound ass as fuck.
It is-
Turtle
I'll
just gets straight to the point.
Big facts.
he's just
Hey, Tank. Drop a hot take on us.
Petition to redo that last season of Seven Deadly Sins. Poor favor.
that ain't
I
hot.
don't think that's a hot take.
I think that's
I don't
just.
care.
That's a hot
That
I
is
think
just
everyone
trash.
wants them to
Hey,
redo
yo.
that.
That is-
Wasn't
Hey,
it,
yo.
wasn't it it's like a different studio, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a garbage studio.
The animation just straight becomes
Oh
bad.
man, it's stop motion. Like it's the worst. I thought Naruto Shippuden at the beginning was the animation was trash, but no, oh my god, that stuff was made by a 10-year-old. I'm like, whoa, like wow. How did they say? Yep, put it out.
Oh,
That-
man.
it was garbage. Also, shout out to Jocko Shaman King.
Oh.
Alright.
That is a super hot take.
Hey, no, hold up. High five.
He just let me have that one.
I was
That
waiting.
was indeed a hot take.
I was like, please, by all means.
Alright, Shadow, drop your real hot take.
My real hot take, man. I don't even know if I really have a real hot take.
Oh, I have plenty of hot takes.
Well, shoot, you go ahead. Come back to me.
No, let me use your hot take. I got one.
All right, go ahead. Sub you in.
Jetix greater than Toonami.
Jetix?
Lie
Oh,
again.
yeah.
What?
I don't even know what Gen X is.
Exactly, because it sucks ass in comparison.
Yo, Jetix has some fire anime on it, bro.
I'm
What,
not saying
the shit
that don't
everybody
have fire
else had?
stuff, but compared to Toonami,
Naruto Shippuden,
Uh-huh, Tsunami
American
had
Dragon,
it too.
Jake Long.
That's
I
not
can
an
go watch
anime,
the
okay.
Disney Channel.
Facts.
What?
All right, that was a cold take. My bad.
I have probably a super hard hot take. Fuck IQ.
Uh-oh.
You?
Wait, who?
What?
The volleyball anime.
That's one of the better. That's one of the better done sports animes.
I fucking couldn't get into it. Took too long. I was about like 5-6 episodes in. I'm like, this shit's still boring.
What I like about it more than like say Kuroko is the other characters aren't just straight up useless.
No.
Like everyone on the team is pretty.
you call the
They get their time.
What? You call it? That's a hot take right there. You call the whole Seirin useless? Hold on, no.
Most of
Hyuga
the
was
time
dropping
it-
threes on bitches. Hold up.
No, it mostly boils down to Kuroko.
No,
and
hold
what's his
on.
name,
Kiyoshi
going off.
Tepe get the rebound of justice with that.
Oh, yeah,
Grab that
Kiyoshi
shit.
goes
Huh,
off.
break it down. Hold on, no. You sleeping on Seirin, dog.
Well,
Oh, you ain't talking shit about
talking
They
sashimi,
carry
bro.
harder than Hinata and I don't even remember the setter's name. But
His
him,
name is.
You know why? Cause it's trash.
damn.
I don't remember his name either, but
I like the teamwork.
Woo! I mean,
They
freaking.
are probably more fleshed out as a team than Seiren was.
I don't know, man. They made sure niggas on Seiren got their shine. They put ninjas off the bench, man. They pulled ninjas off the bench to flex,
man,
bro.
they shouldn't be bad if they don't want to be on the bench.
That's true, but I feel like for 90% of Haikyuu, they're not winning because of the main two duo, which I like that. I find that refreshing.
Yeah, I like that.
It's interesting. But I find basketball more interesting than volleyball, personally.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you tell me you don't, you're lying.
I agree
Unless you play
100%.
volleyball.
Yeah, my bad. Volleyball players up there. Hold up.
Had to cover
Not
it.
gonna lie, when it came up to just 1-for-1 most turn-up moments, I got goosebumps with KMB, boy.
Yeah. Alright, what's the best sports anime?
Best sports anime.
I haven't seen it up to comment.
Has everybody seen sports
Prince
anime?
of Tennis.
I've seen
Oh,
exactly
Prince of Tennis?
zero.
Prince of Tennis?
Sorry.
That one goes hard. I care what no one
Hold on.
says.
Baby Steps is a significantly better tennis anime.
Oh my baby! Hold on.
With a title like Baby Steps.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Got 'em.
you heard that
Hold
shit.
on. I'm hitting on
First
my-
of all, Pink Paw,
Oh.
the animation slaps both of them. But we're
Alright,
gonna talk
Ping Pong
about that.
animation was great.
Hold on. Diamond No Ace?
Stop.
Baby Steps got a
That shit-
7.89.
Go on.
Prince of Tennis got a 7.93. Damn, Prince of Tennis is better!
Oh!
0.4 actually.
Got him.
Lost
No.
it.
Got him.
You've seen no sports anime, Shadow?
None.
At
No,
all?
they-
Watch Kuroko.
I got one for you to start with.
Kuroko?
Here's the deal. Okay, like I'm gonna sum up my whole anime background here for a second. So I started out only watching shonen, right? Because I was pretty much only watching it for the action, and
Scrub.
if they were Shonen Jump related, that was an automatic thing in my book.
Yep, scrub.
I only branched out from traditional shonen when I was in college, and I still didn't watch sports anime. They like looked weird to me, so I just haven't watched it.
You know what? That's fair, because it also looked weird to me. Like, I didn't want to watch any sports anime. I looked at it, I was like, that shit looks stupid. And I actually got trapped into watching Kuroko. Like, I saw a mean-ass moment, and I was like, ooh, I gotta watch this show.
Where'd you see that moment at?
Alvin Day.
Yeah,
Crunchyroll?
we know it's the Albade moment.
Oh yeah, it definitely was Albine. When I did just did up 3 niggas trying to block him, he said, I'm behind the goal, you stupid ass. Huh. Just draining shit. And like that mother sucker is cold. That mother sucker right there is ice water, bro.
It's very similar. You'll see a lot of the same shonen tropes in sports anime.
Yeah, because it is shonen. I mean, sports anime is shonen.
Yeah, it's very translatable
Nice.
if you like the genre.
You might enjoy the sumo one. I forgot what it's called, but I think you would enjoy the sumo one, Shadow.
I'll try. And
Oh, the ones where they bang butts?
No.
That is
no one's talking
As
about
well
that.
as,
Who is out here banging butt?
No, I know exactly.
as well as.
What is that? Kaido?
Oh
Right.
no.
I think it's
Okay, you Kaiju.
There you go.
You mean Kaijo?
Is it Kaiju?
Yeah, Kaiju is the fucking
Giant
Is that a
monsters.
JoJo reference?
Godzilla. Yeah.
No, Kaijo is actually pretty good. Don't sleep.
Remember we watched the first episode on my smart TV web browser, right? I remember that shit.
Hell yeah.
No, I don't.
I do.
You were there.
Wait, is that the one?
Where they're
it's
in
the one with the
swimsuits
girls?
and they're fighting with their butts
Oh,
and
yeah.
tits.
They were
They're
definitely
just
banging
banging
butts.
butts.
They're definitely. That's the whole premise.
I forgot about that. The anime is actually not bad. It wasn't terrible.
That's the hot take for Turtle.
Man, KMB straight up is DBZ at points. It's super enjoyable.
Yeah, they got hella superpowers.
Nah, when them dudes start messing with the zone, all bets are off.
I don't know, man. The zone is real as fuck. Like if you watch real basketball and you see the way those niggas just be dropping points out of nowhere, like it's impossible to stop them. Like Michael
Klay
Jordan.
Thompson scoring 60.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, as far the extent of Aomine is probably somewhat realistic. Taiga on his baddest though, that shit is unreal.
Fake as fuck. I can't. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody really like that.
Meteor Jamu.
That's a real dunk.
I don't know, bro.
Slam dunk?
Yes. It was done in a dunk contest.
Wait, which one? Which one are we talking about?
Frick, what is his name? Oh, I think it's Dwight Howard who did it. He had a Superman cape on. His dunk contest dunk. That's Meteor Jam straight up.
I was trying to. No, yeah. What was the name of the? What was the name of the dunk that they were talking about?
Meteor Jam.
Space Jam. Look it up.
Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure.
Jam, Kajami.
Wait.
No,
This
bro.
podcast-
Dwight Howard did
No,
that.
Hold on. Wait.
Uh-oh, thanks.
Uh-oh.
This podcast is brought to you by water.
Oh yeah.
Water.
Oh yeah.
The sink,
yeah.
bro.
Drink
Get
it.
you some water, bro.
Shout out to the Hydro homies.
Yep.
Facts.
People are struggling for water. You got
Hot
it
as
in
fuck
your
outside
next
right now.
room.
You have a heat stroke.
Shout out. Water. Drink it.
Stay hydrated.
The best.
Anyway,
Nah,
what we saying?
Nestle, baby.
It's a real job.
Nestle Pure Life.
Nestle
Anyway.
mother suckers or zap your dumb ass.
Oh. Ketchup, motherfucker, mustard.
Anyways, yes, that is a real dunk. Meteor Jam is straight up Dwight Howard's dunk that he did for a dunk contest.
Alright, but he's probably 3 feet taller than Taiga.
Boxing is the best anime sport. We all know that shit. Yeah,
I haven't seen the anime, but I've heard good things.
Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah.
I know Ippo,
It's pretty
bro,
good.
Best anime.
Yeah.
Best sports anime. Easy.
It's also probably the longest running, easily.
Yeah, that shit is 1,302 chapters,
Oh my god.
and there are not breaks.
Huh?
He does not take breaks.
I've heard the baseball one is pretty long running too. Diamond No Ace.
There's a baseball one.
Yeah, Ace of
Yeah.
Diamonds.
Yeah.
Dear God.
My homeboy, shout outs to Flocka, said it's pretty good.
Walker?
Flocka? Ninja.
Flank.
Flocka who?
Huh?
Huh?
Flocka who?
The Flocka Ninjas. That's a squad, bro.
Which one?
Uh-oh.
I say no names. But he said it
What?
was pretty good. He claims it was pretty good. I haven't watched it.
I had started watching it. It was pretty good.
I'm just not a fan of baseball. Baseball bores the
baseball?
everlasting fuck out of me, bro.
I also take this time to say that. Anybody watch the PlayStation 5 review?
We don't talk
We'll go
about
back to the anime in a second.
Oh, that released the anime, right? You talking about Seto Kaiba, the system?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna say.
But no. Just,
You can relay that back to anime on a technicality.
Just
The
to
dude
let
is
people
kinda-
know. When people got excited for the Miles Morales thing, it's not a sequel. It's an expansion.
No, it's a standalone game.
It's
Apparently.
literally an expansion.
No, it came out and said it's standalone. Man.
It's like
I'm-
it's its own thing, but it's not like they're not considering it like a
Here's the
full length
deal.
game.
Nobody knows what the fuck it is. It's bad advertising.
Yeah, they are being kind of shady about it. You know?
No one knows what the fuck it is.
Alright, never mind. I'm not getting into it. Fuck
You know, I mean,
That's
I don't
another
think this
video,
is
low
the-
key.
Yeah, I don't think this is the time
yeah, fuck stuff.
or the place.
Anyway, anime, yeah.
Got him.
Back to
Anyway, yeah, it's
Alright, let's rotate back to the profile pics. We're gonna run around a room, talk about these Noda's favorite anime character / anime. So we'll start with our guest. Let's run up with John.
Yo.
Drop it on them.
I got a Kaneda from Akira. I chose that one because it's honestly probably my favorite movie of all time. I actually got a tattoo of the pill, good for health, bad for education. That first scene, the bike, the music, everything, it's just absolutely hypnotizing and beautiful, and that's why I had to go with this for a picture.
Oh yeah, you got the Kanye West syndrome going right there.
Hell yeah. I
I
agree with Kanye. Here is better than Spirited Away.
What? He said that.
Yes.
Oh no, wait.
Damn.
That was
No,
Kanye
you didn't
not
just
saying
say that, dog. We're not just gonna walk past that. Like, you didn't just say that shit.
Hey,
One won Academy Award and one didn't. Let's just put that over one time.
Oh yeah, you're right.
nasty.
Oh,
Alright. Pot shot. Drop it on him.
Alright, I picked Lelouch v. Britannia, the main character from what is probably my favorite anime. Code Geass is just, it encapsulates everything I think of when you say anime. It's got big titty waifus, it's got robots, it's got political agendas, and Lelouch's story of revenge is something I just find super compelling. And that's
You
why I
love
picked.
them big titty waifus.
That's
Oh, yeah.
cycle of violence.
Bless them.
Nasty, nasty.
Cycle of violence.
Alright. Red Comet. Drop it on him.
I got my boy Naruto, the original, man. Hold up. Man, so I would watch like the Dragon Ball Z uncut on Adult Swim, you know, back in the day. Cartoon Network. And
Yes, I got the
that was
Naruto.
really the only anime I experienced. I didn't really differentiate. I I knew that they were Japanese cartoons and not American cartoons, but I wasn't really, it didn't mean anything to me. But then Naruto was the first anime, like, we were in 5th grade when that shit came out. Mr. Pasha would always come to school talking about that shit, and I was like, man, I should watch it.
Oh yeah.
And I watched it, and it's the only series I kept up with, you know, from beginning to end. I mean, when it started airing on Toonami, when we were kids, back, like, I was like college, like junior, I think, when it ended. The manga ended, I mean. So, I feel like I kind of grew up alongside the characters in that, specifically Naruto. And he's just always my favorite character in the series, so yeah.
Alright. Good old Naruto.
Please speak of it.
Shadow. Drop it on him.
Alright, so originally I had Sasuke from Naruto, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a ninja who is not as edgy. With Black Star from Soul Eater.
Not as edgy with the name Black Star.
I know, right? It's so oxymoronic, and I love every bit of it. Like, Black Star is like kind of, I don't know, man. I saw a little bit of myself in Black Star because he was like kind of, you know, messing around. He was messing around most of the time. The overconfidence in himself, I didn't mess with that. Like, I don't see myself in that. But he could also get serious, like, whenever he needed to. It was like almost scary whenever he got serious, and I really respected that. Especially if they were messing with his homegirl. He was like, nope, no,
Oh yeah.
now you got to die. And I was like, all right, I respect that.
Fair enough.
No, I wouldn't say Soul Eater is like my favorite anime, but I really like Black Star's character. So,
Big cools. Alright. Young Tank. Let him have it, sir.
So let me explain something to y'all. I ain't as big in so many different types of variety of anime like these youngsters are today. I'm not. But I tell you what, there was one anime that I grew up with that I actually bought the manga for. The very first manga I ever read. And then watched the anime after. Shaman King. I grew up watching this show. I woke up on Saturday mornings to watch Shaman King. I enjoyed this anime so much. It only has the one season on the TV show. So I watched that one season of it just over and over and over and over again. And then the manga, oh my goodness, just leagues better than the anime. Incredible. Shout out to Jocko, my favorite African American character in anime.
Bet. Shaman King, bruh.
And I won't give up the fight.
We show the king.
Yo.
Okay.
Oh, you done fudged up.
Them 4Kids intros, bro.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, 4Kids intros could be a topic all on its own.
Good. Good with that. With the
Don't
yayo,
start singing One
yayo.
Piece.
Dream it.
Gotta go.
Oh,
John
Lord.
Dream it. Don't give it up, Luffy.
Got an 8.10, so you
We've moved past the sports anime,
I gotta
dude.
bring it back.
Alright.
I had to make amends with John real quick.
Let me go and flex with this
I do
bitch
recommend
right
that show.
Alright. Let me flex with my bad bitch right here. That's Motoko Kusanagi. Alright, you feel me? a.k.a. Major.
AKA.
That's the girl, man. That's from Ghost in the Shell. That character, amazing. That anime, amazing.
What's the best Ghost in the Shell entry turtle?
I like them all. Jits is probably the best. No, I lied. The movies. The movies are different. The movies are what I don't have. Like, well, the version that's on my profile pic is the standalone complex variant, because there are technically 5 variants of Major. There's the manga version, there's the movie version, there's standalone complex, there's Arise, and actually that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then there's 2045, but that's supposed to be a continuation of SAC, because it's also SAC. So, but Major's cool. I used to hate this anime, to be honest, because I was like, this anime looks stupid as hell. Then I got older and I watched it again, and I was like, oh, it's just deep as hell. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I was just overlooking. And then once I really went through and watched everything, especially the movies, they dropped like heavy philosophical stuff on you. And I love philosophical stuff. There was a lot of psychology in it. Most people know I went to school for psychology, minored in music a little bit, so I could do musical therapy, but that's a different story. But like, the show had so much hidden meaning in it that it's one of those anime where if you weren't paying attention, like you dropped even for a little bit, you missed a whole detail, like just that fast. So you had to pay hard attention. But it's all super worth. It's very good. You should definitely check it out. But don't watch the ScarJo movie. Now, I love the ScarJo movie. I still think it's pretty good. That was it. That was the 5th iteration of Major. That's a different Major too. I liked it, but for the standards of being Ghost in the Shell and what everybody wanted, it wasn't that good. There was issues. People was like, whitewashing. Shut up. Whatever. But
definitely a watch it while you're drunk type of movie, right?
For most people, yes.
Quick question.
Yes.
Is ScarJo Scarlett Johansson?
Yes. Yeah. Or as they properly pronounce it, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, they say Johan. Oh, okay. So assholes got it. All right.
Oh.
Nasty. I think that's actually how you pronounce her name. I think.
Johan.
But yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, not Johansson.
You tell her how to pronounce her own last name.
Bet.
Get it.
Oh, big bets, man. Alright, so let's try to enlighten some of the people listening right here, man. What if you could pick one anime that is not mainstream that people should watch? What anime would you pick?
Um,
I don't think Shaman King's underrated though.
It's
Man, one that's
definitely forgotten about. I mean,
I think it's forgotten. It was like it had the one season,
I mean,
and like nobody.
yeah, most
Shaman
people don't-
King's just old though.
Do you mean like was ever mainstream ever, or like is mainstream currently?
That was mainstream ever.
Okay.
So Shaman King falls into that category.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know there's a little talk about there's like quite a few. Does Your Lie in April count? Oh no.
I don't. That's a high-rated anime, but I feel like that kind of went under some people's radar.
Like,
Actually,
the people who watched it are like, yeah, it's good, but it's like as far as like the number of people who watched it, I don't remember it being that high. Like it wasn't something like everyone talked about. You know what I mean?
yeah, it wasn't really brought up in conversation. I feel like slice of life in general is not something that's talked about in conversation. Particularly, usually if you have a conversation about anime, it's usually like Dragon Ball Z, maybe some Sword Art, My Hero, some of the old stuff, Yu Yu Hakusho, maybe.
Your shonens, man.
Shonen predominantly, for sure.
Shonen action type stuff.
Any battle anime.
Pretty much.
So I'll straight up say like pretty much all slice of life are anime that should be looked at because they're all good. They're all really good. I used to not like it. I think the first one I watched was Toradora at Potshot's house back when you used to live across the street.
Oh yeah. Toradora is a gateway drug for a lot of first-time anime viewers.
What a classic.
And if Your Lie in
For
April
real.
doesn't count, I will say it may not be it's not like a show. I'm pretty sure it's a movie, but A Silent Voice. If you haven't seen it, you do.
Boy,
Hey.
that's hella underrated.
If you haven't watched it, you need to see it. I actually didn't watch that myself. My sister put me on it.
It's not underrated. It's just underwatched.
It's
It's
not
definitely
mainstream,
under.
for sure.
Yeah.
Facts.
You couldn't
It's
say- you couldn't
overshadowed
say
by
Your
fucking
Yeah,
what's it called?
Yeah.
Your Name is definitely mainstream.
You mean?
Yeah, your name.
Kimi no Nawa.
Your name hella overshadows freaking A Silent Voice and freaking popularity. And then just low key overlook A Silent Voice, but that mug is to me so much
Yeah.
better.
That is actually tragic. This is a much better movie in my opinion too.
But drop us one comment.
Monogatari.
Man, how you gonna take mine, bro?
You gotta be kind of. You gotta be kind of already have some knowledge. I wouldn't recommend it at first. But
Dude, that's so. Even I haven't gotten into that one. Like,
it kind of
like, you
raises.
gotta watch
I
it.
feel like it raises the bar a little bit. It's. You have to interact with it. Like it's an interaction. Like you gotta read all the shit. You gotta. There's a lot of stuff that it's a super long series. It's told from different viewpoints. Like unreliable narrators. You know, and it's got everything.
You know, Monogatari is
That's my
quick.
favorite one.
That mug is quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, Comment, and
Very
Potshot
different.
are all super up to date. Shoot, me and Potshot was on that the
Hey.
beginning. Just I would hop over here and kill Gore. This ninja over here. Love you. Hey, we finna stream watch this mug together, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
Went
mug
to Dallas
is
a couple times to watch the movies.
facts, bro.
I would have
Monogatari.
died by Monogatari.
Like that mug is not an anime. That's definitely not a first. That's not even like a. That's like a level. If I had to put anime on a level scale of how
You probably
much
need to watch at least like a year of watching anime. I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say I'll watch it pretty early based on what
Year or two.
on a scale of like
Different.
1 to 5 in terms of how easy it is to get into or to understand, I'd put that hoe at a level 5.
I was gonna say if you say anything less than 5, I was gonna hard disagree because I didn't even want I just researching it because I researched it a lot more than I actually watched of it, because I eventually just couldn't keep up with it. But like just like all the different viewpoints and what people were saying. Like, you should watch it in this order. No, what the heck? You're freaking stupid. You should watch it in this order. I'm like, bro, you mean I can't just watch it in order of release? It was like the same thing with Ghost in the Shell. I was like, bro, wow.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty series like that have super complicated release orders and different ways to watch it. They get pretty hard to what's the word I'm looking for?
Convoluted.
Well, hard to get into. I mean, like
that's just what it is. Yeah, it's a real hard anime to get into. It's like y'all said. It's definitely not a. It's not a first, second, third. It's not like in your first 10 at all.
Something with a ton of episodes. No.
It's one of the things that I like about Monogatari, and one of the things that I think makes it work is it takes a lot of typical anime tropes and turns them on their head.
Yeah.
True.
Which is what I like about it.
I mean, there is some suspect content that I won't go into.
Yeah, it's got its fan service, but it's nothing cringeworthy, I'd say.
It feels like there's a purpose to it. And
Yeah.
Everybody knows I hate fan service when they get useless, but Monogatari is the one series that I think there's a point to it. I think it's about. I think the whole thing is narrator based. So like you're seeing it all through a super. I mean, you're seeing it through a subjective lens. You're seeing it through the main character of the series' like viewpoint, and you can even tell when it switches protagonist. There's almost no fan service with the different protagonists. So I think when there is fan service, it's like this horny ass teenage boy being the main character. So like I'm kind of projecting that shit onto the girls.
Yeah, that's just kind of how he is, and
Yeah.
I don't think it would be Monogatari without the fan service that's in there. And it's not even like bad. It's just
goofy.
kind of there.
It's done in a comedic way.
It's not degrading. I mean, I don't like fan service when it's just degrading the characters, kind of. But in Monogatari,
Oh yeah,
Definitely worth a watch once you got some anime under your belt.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
big facts. You gotta
Star Wars
have.
Bake, just go release order.
It's just like Ghost in the Shell to me. Both of those animes are like level 5 animes that you really have to be on top to really get into, understand. But John, you over there chilling? Drop one on them.
I would probably say either Bakano or something called The Daily Lives of High School Boys.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
You said Bakano.
Bakano by the same creators of Durarara, which was
Yes.
on Toonami, so that one's probably gotten at least a little bit of a following.
Yes.
Personally, I just really enjoyed the kind of out there storytelling and timeline of Bakano. You never quite knew what was going on up until slightly towards the end, where one scene happened and it all just started clicking together. I thought that was really great.
Shoot.
And then it's got some fucking great characters. Rail Tracer,
Oh yeah.
I
that's
love
the
that
move.
man.
The Rail Tracer. I watched that fucking dub.
That was your phone wallpaper for a good 2-3 years.
It probably still is.
When I watched the fucking dub, I saw that part. I was like, it worked. I become the Rail Tracer. Look at that.
Hey.
That anime is fire, bro. Watch
really
Bakano. That bug's pretty good. That bug's
It's
pretty
fucking
good.
great.
What?
And then Daily Lives of High School Boys is just a goofy comedy. I think it's fucking hilarious, and I think more people should watch it.
Nasty. What level would you personally say Bakano is as an anime in terms of getting into it and sticking to it?
I'd probably say it's like a 3. It's not too difficult to get into. Maybe you might have to stick with it for a couple episodes, tough it out. But eventually you'll really enjoy the characters itself. And like I said, getting towards the end, there's a couple scenes that happen and everything just clicks together and you're like, yes, this was absolutely worth staying for.
Bet. Tank. Do you got one for us?
No. That's Shaman King was it, and that was my ace in the hole.
Whoa.
I'll do what must be done to be done.
Oh.
Shaman King!
Shaman King.
You got it.
Not, you ain't got one that you don't think most people
Man,
care to.
if your spirit is strong, you could be the one. Well, that was it.
A.k.a. busting your.
I think at this point, enough time has passed that not a whole lot of people have actually seen it.
Honestly, man, I think you'd be hard pressed to find like probably not older like people our age, but anyone that's like. Actually, no, I'd say even people our age.
The younger generation definitely won't know what that shit is.
Yeah, like we were kind of on the end of it anyway.
There are people out here still thinking My Hero is the greatest anime known to man.
Oh god.
No. Those people moved on to saying Demon Slayer is the best anime of all time.
You know what, man?
Oh no!
All right,
Don't
let's
take
get
the
it.
bait.
Nope,
Don't
too late.
take the
Let's get it.
bait.
All right, let's get it. Let's talk. Let's hit Kimetsu no Yaiba, a.k.a. Demon Slayer.
AKA, I didn't watch it, but but I'm gonna tell you what I heard from everyone. Oh my god, it's the greatest anime ever. The animation. You know what I didn't hear about? The story.
Bet.
The characters.
There was a story.
Oh, there goes HCR Dark Halo, that hating shit.
Let's go.
Sipping on the haterade.
All right, first off,
Since it was airing,
John's had an issue with this shit since it dropped.
quite frankly, I don't think the anime was that good either.
Oh my.
I really
Story-wise,
don't.
Nah.
Oh no.
I mean,
Story-wise,
like it was beautiful. Obviously, it's like the best looking anime I've ever.
even the characters
Watch.
or whatever.
I appreciate it because it accomplishes everything an anime adaptation should do for a manga counterpart.
That improves it. Yeah.
It elevates it in every aspect for me.
Yep.
I don't get me wrong, I don't like it, but I do respect it for exactly why you're
Respect
saying.
it. You
Yeah, I
gotta
mean, I'm
respect
not gonna lie, it's not the most original story ever, and it's not doing anything that's like groundbreaking
You mean literally a
for
show?
the genre, but
it.
it's just so.
Predictable.
Shout outs to UFO Table, bro. That's all I gotta say.
It looks amazing, definitely, but that story just I didn't fuck with that story really too much. Now the villain was fire. That bitch was clean. Smooth criminal.
Jackson?
Oh, Michael Jackson?
Hell yeah. He with
that
the
villain
got
was
hit by
weird.
you was smooth criminal.
Didn't go and like, this villain is interesting because he looks like Michael Jackson.
That bitch was clean. Boy, he was about to moonwalk on a bitch. Like smooth, bruh.
The only thing that kind of took me, caught me off guard was the fact that should we spoil since AJ hasn't watched it?
Oh, I don't care. Go ahead, bro.
Warning in effect.
Yeah, spoiler warning.
What kind of caught me off guard was the fact that we know that like that guy was like the biggest, like he was the big bad guy, right? And it wasn't a looming presence. The main character darted towards the guy and was ready to throw down. The moment he knew that he was like
Episode 8 or something like that?
dog, like the fact that no one could find him, but this guy with like super smell, like a what is he got like super smell like a German Shepherd?
Something.
Like, what's going on? Yeah, he was like, I smell a bitch, and like he freaking ran over.
I smelled a bitch from that one night.
I smell a bitch. That's some J shit if I ever heard it.
They called that ninja out too. Then just said, "Let me nick this dude's neck."
That's so crazy.
What?
That caught me off guard. I was like,
He
wait,
nicked
is
that
this over
dude, bro.
now?
He clawed the back of that dude's.
Oh,
He slicked that dude's neck and turned him into a whatchamacallit.
What, a fountain?
No. Some type of demon. Yeah. They transformed to the spot.
I'm really interested in the whole world. They do a really good job at world building in that show, which is what That makes me stick around longer, even if the story is not as tight.
Hey, fuck that story.
My final verdict of that whole show is just honestly going to be like how it'll wrap up. Like it's whatever right now. I'll watch it. Yeah, but when I watch the ending and I watch everything unfold, that's going to be like, okay, now this is a GOAT anime or whatever. Now it's kind of like I've seen something like this already.
Pretty standard.
Yeah,
just looks really, really fucking beautiful. And so everything
super
is...
sniff. Oh wow, he has super hear. Wow, he has super taste. He can taste molecules or something. I don't know.
What the fuck? Hell no. I might have to smack somebody here tasting molecules and shit. I don't know about all that.
He said, "I can if the air tastes different here." I'm like, okay.
I like that they got their different elements, kind of got that Avatar thing.
That was cool.
Like the MC is on that like water shit, but also fire. And then his homeboy is electricity.
Kind of mad that they didn't leave the main character with long hair, but
whatever.
For now.
He got them earrings.
The Hanafuda earrings.
Yeah. Oh, clean.
Yeah,
they are. Freaking paper bomb tag.
Straight up.
Shikamaru on them hoes.
So what we talking about? Well, sort of what we're talking about it. Give us an overrated anime.
An overrated My Hero.
Interesting.
There's so much hype behind My Hero of people just dying behind My Hero being like the greatest thing ever. But like it's really whatever to me at least. Like it's not that great, but all I hear people talk about is My Hero.
My Hero is slightly overrated, I'll say, but it ain't known near to the degree as overrated as the one I'm about to say.
Drop it.
Sword Art Online.
Oh my god.
Changing my answer. Changing my answer. Changing my answer to Sword Art Online.
Bro, I know y'all like coming for Sword Art Online.
The first season is good. The first season is good.
No.
You mean the first half of the first season?
Yeah. After that,
I got y'all.
Hell no. Everything except Alicization is fucking garbage.
Alicization?
Alicization is literally the best part of fucking Sword Art.
I 100%. If I could supercharge that whole, I 200% disagree with that shit. Okay.
What do you think is the best one?
The first it's like Mr. Punch. The first half of the first season is better than literally anything else that Sword Art Online has come out with.
Fuck no.
Okay.
I have to hard disagree.
Wow.
That shit literally. Now, I will say this because I've heard about the light novels and that they do a much better job of helping his character along, like showing his training results and things like that. But the first half of Sal in the first season is literally him pretty much coasting his way through everything. He's literally just that strong. And it was just plain boring and dumb. Like, if I saw his progression, then that would have changed everything. But the fact that he was just, oh, I'm gonna stand here, y'all ninja can't do enough damage to hurt me. No, that nigga way too strong. Get that shit out of here.
He grinded.
I didn't see that shit. That nigga was just blatantly 10, 20, 30 levels above everybody else. Literally everybody else. It didn't matter who you were.
Just because he scaled late game like a lead character. That's why you mad.
First off, we're talking lead characters. This ninja might have been Cassidon. Riff walking all over these ninjas, bruh.
During
that man was Master Yi, but he was gold funneling.
Facts. Big facts.
That show was mad jumping around during Ironclad, I will admit.
Oh wait, Ironclad. Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah,
but I feel Here's the reason. Here's the reason why. Okay, I'm not gonna say for Kirito. Kirito as a character is garbage because he's OP to be OP. Like, there's no reason we don't. He's just OP to be OP. He's like freaking. He's Saitama essentially. Like he's just OP to be OP. But what I did like, number one, death mattered. That boosted anime up in my eyes immediately. Is that death mattered? Because too many of these shows be making death irrelevant, and it pisses me off. And then
Looking at you, Dragon Ball Z.
Actually,
What?
huh?
I said looking at Dragon Ball Z.
Yep, looking at Dragon Ball Z. I mean, how many Krillin? That's all I'm gonna say. But and then two, just the way that the other characters were. Like he did. I mean, come on. Let me make sure I'm thinking of line correctly. Yeah, he didn't just have just like a. It wasn't just like a harem of girls and that was it. Like there was actually other people in that show that were interesting in the first season. The rest of them, no. But at least in the first half of the first season.
I mean, most of his party was still girls.
Gotta get that harem, man.
I mean, true. He had to get the
He
hair.
had online bitches.
Y'all
Facts.
hating, man. Y'all
Like
hating,
that. That pacing was awful to me. Like he just kind of skipped places. I needed to see those holes that they took out to make the anime fit or to make it shorter. But all those holes that got pulled out, ruined the pacing for me, ruined Kirito as a character. And quite honestly, if your main character sucks, then you pretty much ruin the whole thing. Like it can so freaking hold like just issues throughout the rest of the show. And like
Now here's the question: were the side characters interesting?
No.
Some
I mean, Asuna?
the only side character that mattered worth a damn was freaking Asuka. If we're still talking about the first season.
Asuka?
Oh, is it Asuda? I forget.
no.
They're both worthless.
Both being worthless and birth worthless.
Asuna became relevant at like the least popular season of freaking whatchamacallit, Sword Art.
Bro, her arc is the best arc in the time.
To piggyback off what Shadowfallz was saying earlier, the reason I like the first part of Cell, the first half of the first season, is because there's actual stakes. I was not invested at all in any of the other parts because I'll preface this by saying I haven't seen Alicization yet, so that may change. But in both Alfheim and Gun Gale, it's just like, well, I mean, they're not going to fucking die or anything, so.
Yeah, Alicization, the stakes are there.
Yeah, the stakes are higher.
Like
I'll
freaking,
give you that.
he's trying to live. Like he's been damaged, like verge of dying. So like,
Well, yeah, isn't the whole premise like he's like straight up born again? Like
they're trying to reconstruct his mind.
Yeah,
and simultaneously,
like, he lived a whole life.
yeah. Like they're trying to reconstruct his mind by doing that. So like that's why Alicization to me is so much better because it's a straight story and Kirito's just not flat out broken. Like he's been shown struggling as he grows through that variant because he can't auto win his way through because he can't just straight up power level or anything. Now ninjas that are clearly weaker than him, even then he still struggles with those. Like there are ninjas in there that are weak. Like the stuff that will make you, because it's interesting because the stuff that will make you like weak in other anime, right? You always got that one super cocky guy because he's got a lot of money and he thinks he's the coldest thing since like sliced bread or whatever. Okay, first of all, Kaiba was actually cold, so get off Kaiba.
Bro, I knew as soon as you said something about Kaiba, he was about to.
Kaiba will free a bitch up. But what do you mean?
He still threw hands without cards.
Facts.
Kaiba's old PS5 looking
I'm
ass.
pretty sure I remember Kaiba throwing hands though.
Man,
Yeah,
He said, "Fucking cock, put your paws up."
Hey, best for Mokuba, see
You
what
activated
happened.
my strap card.
Oh!
No, not my
Duro. Monster Kado.
Oh my god. No, but
Drop the YouTube link.
yeah, Alicization is fun. I think it's
I gotta
awesome.
check that mug out.
Like, it's amazing. What? I lost my train of thought. Damn it.
I've heard pretty good things about that one.
Dude, the Sao movies are pretty good too.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sao movie is good. I watched it with a friend.
Yeah, but like,
Pretty good.
what was it? You take in other anime where you have that super overconfident, proud guy that the main character shows up and just frees up instantly. In Alicization, that super overconfident, proud guy actually is that strong because he is super proud and overconfident. So Kirito sits there and struggles with these ninjas that would normally be not a threat in other anime. So I think it's more interesting to put that as a power up.
I know you ain't talking about the rape guy.
What the? Yes.
Hold on.
Bro, I
Well,
know
there
you
is
talk-
him, but there's also the dude he duels with like real swords. Like he almost lost to that dude. He almost always loses in that show, but he still comes through. Like I feel like that's a better look than just I'm auto winning my way through this. I might as well be no clipping through the rest of the damn anime. But that's my issue with Sal. That's my issue with Sal.
Got him.
Fair.
But any other overrated animes? We got My Hero and Sal.
Let's hear it from Red Comet,
I can usually find something to like in it.
the purveyor of anime.
It's hard for me to say. Nah, I'll be real with you. I'm not gonna say it's overrated because it is a masterpiece. But Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is not the best anime of all time.
Ooh.
There's a lot of people that would fight you over that.
I know. I'm sure.
I'm not one of them though.
Ooh.
I'm sure there are.
So let me, unless anybody else has another overrated anime.
I think that one's a pretty good one. You could
great.
probably argue that it's not the best,
No, that's what I'm saying.
but you could probably argue that it is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So
I personally, when people are like universally like, this is the best anime of all time, I'm like, okay.
So then, if you say it's not, I'm not saying I think it is. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you think it isn't, what is your example?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
What?
Yeah.
yeah,
Neon-
you're right. You're right.
What?
The greatest anime of all time.
What? No.
Fruits baskets?
Oh, shut up.
Alright.
KYS. Do it twice.
Fruits Basket is good.
Oh god. I was joking, man. Bruh.
I wasn't, bitch.
Oh no!
Nasty.
I was.
Most nasty indeed.
I mean, I can give you.
Fire.
I can give you that. NG is very good, and I think it's very underrated
It is a
in most pieces. But I sure as hell wouldn't call that hoe the greatest.
It is
Yo, but fuck the
greatest
rebuilds.
Single great. No.
Hey, fuck the rebuild.
Neon Genesis. Mark my words. Neon Genesis. Evangelion. It is the greatest anime of all time.
It's pretty good.
My boy said,
Probably the most
"Oh,
influential.
take it down. You may use this later."
Alright, if it's not, alright, I challenge y'all then. If it's not Neon Genesis Evangelion.
You know, I can't argue against that because it is literally my number one on Mal
Okay.
Oh,
after Akira. But that was a movie.
nasty, epic, nasty.
So,
Talking about
Yeah,
the greatest
yeah.
anime period or anime movie, or does it matter?
Just anything that is anime.
Silent
It
Voice.
doesn't matter.
That's what you think is like the best.
I think it's the best.
Okay, respect.
I think that's honestly
That's really good.
because the thing about a silent voice, it hits really strongly.
Yeah. It's a story that just happens to be an anime.
Like it,
Like it
its
is just
impact
a
is
good,
really
yeah.
high.
It's super.
I hear you.
Super good.
What's the most important anime of all time?
Probably Gundam.
The most
That's a
important
good
one.
pick. The most important anime of all time. Whatever
Either
means to you,
either
or-
Gundam or JoJo.
It's got to be Ava for me.
I would say Gundam or Dragon Ball.
I was gonna say exactly what Tanner said.
I say, didn't JoJo come before Dragon Ball?
It did, but
Yeah.
but people know Dragon Ball more than they know JoJo, and I missed.
I'll say,
Dragon Ball took a lot from JoJo, and JoJo inspired. I mean, JoJo's one of the very first like true battle shonen, but Dragon Ball is, at least in America, Dragon Ball is like the definitive gateway. I feel like.
yeah, what
At
is?
least for anyone above the age of like 16.
Wait, are we talking about JoJo Bizarre Adventure?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd say it's one of the most important just because it inspired Dragon Ball. That's the only reason I said JoJo.
It is
When did JoJo become a thing?
in 1987, I think, was the first one.
Oh. It's had
old.
a couple of remakes.
Yeah,
Since then.
JoJo been.
But yeah, it's really old. The reason why I would say Gundam and Dragon Ball is because of what it did to the West. Like,
Exactly.
that's why I would say it's the most important of all time. Like, am I gonna say it's like the most
I would-
important to the genre of anime?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't know about that one. But as far as the genre of anime in the West, I say those two are definitely.
I mean, this is how. So, and people that are kind of, they kind of dip their toe in it. They don't dive into anime. You know, they'll say anime is like a singular genre of shit. But if you really get into it, you start seeing that it's kind of like how you think of American TV. You know, you got comedy, you got drama, you got sci-fi shit, you got, or the American movie industry. You know, superhero movies, like award-winning drama and shit like that. That's how
Love
anime-
those superhero
I mean,
movies.
you got every genre is in anime. You can find anything. There's something that would appeal to anybody. So yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Gundam, Mecha, you know, not for everybody, but Mecha is like giant robots fighting. You know, that's one of the most common things you think of in like someone with a
When
very
you think of
base-
anime, a lot of
someone
times
with
you
a
think
very
of
base
fucking
understanding
robots.
of anime. You're gonna think of robots and people screaming and fighting, and that's Dragon Ball. So.
Shit, you got both in freaking Gundam. People
Yeah.
screaming the mix like, "I'm gonna destroy you!"
Yeah.
His ass. Like Gundam in general is just set a really nice pace. Like, depending on which one you watch, there's really, really good stories, good fights, emotion goes around flying. The mechs are cool, and it set the kind of the gateway for some of the most popular anime today. And like you said earlier, anime or Japanese type culture like that is usually characterized by giant robots, hence Gundam. And it's like that's like, and I say that because that's like the first thing that I watched that got me into anime was Gundam, because again, giant robots.
Right.
And then I just kind of delved further into it from there, and like it ends up being the rest of history. So I can definitely agree in saying that Gundam was extremely important to anime as a whole.
Okay.
But actually, let's go with that. So, what anime got you into weebdom?
Shaman King.
Damn it, Tank, shut up.
Shut up.
You asked, I answered.
That's what sets you on the path to anime.
Basically, I mean, I saw Dragon Ball Z and I thought it was cool, but I never knew what anime was. I didn't know Dragon Ball Z was an anime. So I was just like, oh wow, freaking buff dudes swinging on each other, crazy! Whoa, he's got gold hair. Oh my god, best thing ever. But like, Shaman Kings put me on a crash course towards Naruto. It put me on a crash course towards a lot of like Yu Yu Hakusho. It made me start to watch, well, 1 or 2 episodes of Inuyasha. Like, so like, yeah, Shaman King.
Inuyasha is an anime.
It is an anime.
That it is.
Barely.
Shut up.
Hold on.
First off,
Whoa, hold on. You're not just gonna disrespect Inuyasha.
I know, y'all.
hey, first off,
Joking.
I'm not disrespecting Inuyasha. I'm disrespecting Toonami for playing season 1 fucking 5 times in a row.
Now that's facts.
That's
That
disrespectful.
That is disrespect.
Then moving halfway through season 2 back to the first season.
That is something they did.
That's disrespectful.
Like Toonami low key killed Inuyasha for me, bro. Like Toonami was great, but it killed a lot of things too.
It was on them mad reruns.
Bruh.
They met Moroku like 50 times.
Facts.
Wow.
How many times did we see Inuyasha go human in like the first season?
How many times did we see him starting pinned to that tree?
Facts. How many times did we see freaking Sesshomaru get his arm cut off?
Bro, there's been many a times I've skimmed and then saw Inuyasha pinned to a tree and just flipped away to the next channel.
Bruh.
Oh my gosh.
It's like the first episode over and over again, bro.
Wow.
Over
I never noticed.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait,
The
something.
first episode. Oh, well, it's also possible that it could have been a recap because they do
recaps
super
before-
long ass recaps. Like they'll drop that whole from the beginning, show that, and somehow blaze through all of the first, second, and third season, and then get right to the episode. Like it'd be real frivolous. I'm like, what the hell?
Inuyasha is definitely a goat.
I think so.
Yeah, I remember waking up 2 in the morning when you had school the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
School.
I always heard the theme.
Seeing that Ferris wheel in the ending. And roses.
Bing, 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 bing,
I've
bing,
always
bing,
heard
bing,
the theme.
Oh, yeah.
bing, 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 bing. I'm gonna hit hard, bro.
Those flames.
Hey,
I wouldn't say there was an anime that put me on the path, but as far as what put me on the path to actually watching more anime would just simply be Adult Swim and Toonami.
oh
I
yeah.
had no idea what anime was until I saw the anime.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey,
Hey, ding, ding,
I'm
ding,
not
ding,
thinking
ding,
you guys
ding,
just
ding.
When I heard that, I was like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on, but this gonna go hard."
Yeah.
They turned up on that, bro. Like big facts, big
I was like,
facts.
what's happening? Oh, he
They
turned
showed
into a
reruns
dick.
of that
Oh
mug,
shoot,
too.
he's got a sword. Oh shoot.
Oh yes, spirit god. Head
I
at
don't know what's happening, but this intro go hard.
bastard.
Oh, yeah.
Anime house.
Shout outs to RDC World.
Yeah.
Yeah, your list
Bastard.
was kind of ugly on the Avatar thing, but you know we love you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
bastard.
We moved on.
Oh,
That was a whole 2 episodes ago.
ain't trying to get in a YouTube war. Hold on.
Nasty.
We would get. Hold the fuck up.
Alright, we moved on.
I mean,
Hey,
listen.
they can square
Y'all
up,
wanna,
bastard.
if they want a YouTube war, listen. Y'all may have had fought people in the past, but none of them are us.
Oh,
AKA busting your bitch.
they ain't us. Run them hands up. Put your paws
They ain't
up.
us. They ain't us. Run them hands up.
Shout out Caleb City. That's the homie, bro.
Shout out to Caleb City, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on,
Hey, tag him in the video.
come on, John. Drop your influence on us, man.
Man, pretty similar to all these guys, I think. watching Toonami, seeing DBZ late at night, Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho, growing up with Naruto coming on after school, going home and watching that. So a little later on, I knew what anime was, but I didn't really adventure out too much. I guess probably until probably around our senior year, these guys, Potshot and Turtle, they started getting into some of the weird stuff.
Oh.
And they told me to get into
Do not take my
Certified Goat. Yes, I'm gonna tell them that answer.
Oh! First of all,
answer, you motherfucker!
There you go.
first off, that is completely pot shot. That is on him, not me.
Alright. Potshot can have all the credit for that. And then after that, it was all downhill, baby. Here we are.
Oh yeah,
Man.
that anime made you a degenerate.
Shoot,
I
I
learned into firing up the assimilation cannon and watch an entire series in a morning.
That was seriously the anime. I knew what anime was, and I watched anime, and I was like, "This is cool." Once I watched Doraemon, I was like, "I gotta have more. Give me more."
Must have more.
I must have more.
I need more power.
I was
Virgil
gonna-
voice.
Crazy. Maybe it was the combination of watching that, and that was when Attack on Titan was first coming on.
Man.
Yeah, shortly after, I think.
Boy, I had to fight you tooth and nail to finish the first freaking season.
Yo, okay, it got kind of boring, but it was worth it.
The first season did kind of fall off, kind of in the center, and then I picked that.
Then Annie and freaking Aaron squared up.
Mhm.
Ooh, they was throwing
Brand-
tight pants, bro.
Oh yeah, I'd say that's one of the best animes still done, like a long running.
Man, Annie was the definition of run them hands up, man.
For real, she didn't care
You be
about
fighting all
none
these
of this
other
shit.
titans, but none of them.
Or me.
And they say, "What? They ain't me. Run them hands up."
Hell yeah.
I always did respect. I still respect Annie for being that. She was like, "Yeah, man, all these people got, you may have all these powers and all that, but yeah, I'm gonna just flip you, dumbass."
Facts. Chop, chop, chop.
She went Deku on a fuck nigga.
Hell yeah. Toss a bitch.
Straight up, have a dude be like, "All right, fight." Dude already on the floor. He's like, "What the? Looking up at the ceiling. What the hell?"
Said, "All right, you're getting 2 hits. We hitting you. You hitting the floor."
Got him.
Oh, yeah.
Super got him. Well, I already talked about my influence, good old Gundam. Just
Shout out.
that was just specifically the anime I watched too.
What a great anime to just come into and not know anything about, yet still enjoy.
Yeah.
What about anime
fighting.
that you come in and random and be like, "What the fuck is happening?" Yeah,
Like-
what?
I watched everything Toonami had to offer. Like I remember freaking Yu Yu Hakusho, everybody knows
Boy.
that. Good old DBZ, of course.
They're not
Even
even
when,
about Dead Man in Wonderland.
Dead Man Wonderland, that was okay. I didn't like it too much. But
Moving on.
Big O was my shit.
Ooh, I
Oh.
never watched a single episode, but I tell you what, I woke up to that mug.
Big O.
That sure did exist.
Big
I was
O.
like, "Oh, what's
The
happening?"
old
Yo,
big
Cyborg 009?
bro. Hell yes. That was the shit. Acceleration boat. Got him.
Big O was fucking great.
Alright, Turtle, I already know the answer to which one is your most favorite out of these two, but which one was more influential on getting into anime for you? Wing or G Gundam?
If you already know, why would you ask?
Yeah,
I already know which one you like more, but
G?
I mean, Wing came out first on Toonami, didn't it?
You don't give a.
I don't give a damn.
Yo, hold on, the theme song in Wing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck, Keisha. We honestly probably what did get me in there first, just because I saw it first. But G was the one I was really effing with. Like,
I just didn't know if you were just like, you saw Wing and you're like, I kind of fucks with this. And then you saw G instead. Oh shit, hold up.
That's pretty much exactly how it went. Like the only anime I really didn't f with, there were two anime I didn't really f with on Toonami, and that was Cashin Sins and Ghost in the Shell.
Damn, I never watched it.
Hold on. You're forgetting a big one.
What?
Zatch Bell.
First off, I f with Zatch Bell.
Yeah.
That boy, he unlocked a whole other part of my life.
Man,
Wait, hold on.
I gotta throw that mug in
That's an
there.
appropriate thing. I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on.
Turtle, sing that theme song.
which one?
That's Bell theme
I don't know the Zatch Bell theme song, Negro. What the fuck?
Bro, the only thing I remember about that show was that get him, Zatch Respiro.
What the?
The only thing I remember about Zatch Bell is me seeing it and clicking to the next channel.
Oh, that's disrespectful. I played the fighting game.
That was
a fighting game?
There was a fighting game. That shit was fire. Hit a Sakir. Look at that.
The fighting game was better than anything I ever saw on that show. But to
Hey.
be fair, I never watched it.
I know you skipped Bubble Bubble.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, I did.
Actually, I really did. I really did.
Say what, Bobo?
Say what, Bobo? Hey, someone say what,
Say
Bobo?
what, say
Say
what?
what, say Bobo.
I forgot to eat it. I know that whole thing.
That book went hard, bro. Hold on.
That thing came on
That
after
is a show
the
with
animes I cared about.
I'm about to
Bro.
leave this podcast.
Bro.
Super fist of the nose hair.
Man,
Like,
Pop. Yes, let's go. That's the ancient martial art, fist of the nose here. Look at that.
This entire podcast is illegal now.
Head ass, bro.
What's up?
I did not
man?
expect these dudes to know every move in the show. Hold on.
I told you, bro.
Bobo, that shit.
I'm telling
They
you,
came
man.
with the heat, but didn't realize they were ready for it.
Oh,
Cashin Sins and Ghost in the Shell were the only two I didn't fuck with on Toonami. I hated Ghost in the Shell at first. I was like, this shit looks stupid.
Bro,
Now it's my favorite.
Narusi, come on.
shut up.
we gotta tag up Bubble Bubble. That's gonna be the rest of the runtime. I'm
I
sorry.
hated that show as a kid, but when I look back, I was like, I low-key watched every episode. I was like, what the fuck is this? This ain't Ichigo, but I low-key watched every episode, so I was like,
It ain't. Better than Ichigo. Bobo could body Ichigo.
oh,
Not
That's a
full-blooded
whole
Quincy
conversation.
Hollow.
Facts. You know what?
not Ichigo being everything in the freaking show.
Yeah, dog. Be like, oh, what are you? Oh, that's me.
1/5 of everything, and he's stronger
yeah.
than all of them.
Alright, we're gonna talk about all that.
He said, I'm
That
a
shit
hollow
we can.
demon, Quincy Arrow with Soul
Shit
Reaper
ain't
human.
canon.
That shit ain't canon.
How did you not enjoy Catherine 6?
It was slow to me.
It was slow. Okay.
I'll pull up the scores if I need to.
It was just slow to me. That was really all it was.
I want to watch Bobo.
Cause see, here's
Catherine
what.
Sims was the one with the weird looking squid bitch on the cover, wasn't it?
No. It's
No.
it's a Tatsunoko anime.
The squid bitch.
Whatever that thing is.
The thing, here's how I do anime, or how I try to do anime.
Hit us with the method, man.
I give all anime a 3-day grace period. Well, not 3-day, 3 episodes.
I was gonna
So,
say 3 days.
I was about to say.
I watch.
A lot of things can happen in 3 days.
Shoot, I can finish a series in 1, but that's not here or there. But
Patient.
yeah, a 3
That's on
episode
his
grace
day off.
period. You know,
You said not here.
I watched
nor
the first
there.
episode. It's okay. Second episode, man, this mug really trash. Third episode, oh shit, it turned up. I'm watching the rest of the series. Like if I like any of the first 3 episodes enough to keep watching, I'll keep watching.
I mean, fair enough, honestly.
That's a fair.
Cause like
First episode is usually introduction. Second is kind of getting things. Third episode is usually when you start getting into the meat.
Alright.
Which is-
I mean, even if you don't like it, that's only an hour.
Yeah.
Whatever.
which is why I really couldn't get into Haikyuu. I gave it like 6 episodes because everybody kept talking about how amazing it is. But it's I know it's one of those. It's a sports anime, so it doesn't really get good until they really start playing the games. Like I was still basically in there, getting to that point arc.
Right.
It's definitely a slow burn for sure.
But from what I understand, I've seen moments like when they're playing the games. It looks amazing, but I just can't get through the dragged parts that I have to burn through to get to that point. And that's just how I feel about it. But I acknowledge it. It looks great. It definitely looks great. No hate, no hate.
It's like an anime.
Okay, so let's talk about this one. Worst anime protag ever.
Fucking Ichigo. I'm so sick of it. what a piece of just.
Wait your turn.
I'm sorry.
He
Go
said
ahead.
it is his turn.
No, it is his turn. Flex.
No, I
Freaking!
agree.
Oh my god! What a worst. What a just. I don't
funny
care.
how
I'm
you-
almost
oh.
Kirito in the beginning, since that's all that interests me. Like, what a piece of just. You gotta be everything in the show and still be an asshole to folk.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
come on,
pretty
dude.
interesting.
Like, at least Naruto strived for something. This dude was just, whatever. Soul Reaper, what a drug. Like, the Shikamaru of that show was the main character, and he was everything. Like, an entitled asshole. Like, fuck Ichigo. Ugh.
Let me tell you the only reason I don't agree with that. Because it was an English dub. His voice actor was JYB. That's the only reason.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Johnny Young
I
Bosch.
expected that.
If it wasn't JYB, I would have hated that nigga too.
Fine.
Ichigo is does have the voice actor of one of my favorite characters in fighting games.
That's great.
Broly?
I'm glad he sounds the part.
Bro.
Oh,
or-
0.
Yeah, definitely 0.
You know he's Super Broly in freaking
I do know.
dub.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Comet.
He replaced him with Vic.
Yeah, that ninja
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
after
cold.
that controversy.
Oh yeah.
Tank let us in.
We won't get into this. We won't get into this.
Go ahead and drop a worst protag comment.
Worst protagonist. Let me think about this. Come back to me. Come back.
You about to say
Ichigo
Naruto?
No, man. That's
Damn.
the best, man. Goku's pretty bad. Goku's pretty bad. I'll be real.
Bro, what?
Ooh.
Oh my god, let's talk about Goku for a
Oh,
second.
Hold on.
That's
Wait,
a
Oh.
hot take.
let's go.
Let's talk
Is it a
about
hot take?
Goku for a second.
I love
Oh my! Should I rant about Goku?
Let's go. Let's go. Go in.
Okay. First
Take a
off,
look.
I love
Kid.
Goku. But
listen,
Hold
Goku.
on. I think what's it called? Comment was saying something. He's
Oh,
just
yeah,
like
go ahead,
really
my
far
bad.
away.
Listen, I love Goku, but he sucks.
Facts.
That's just it. I mean, Alright, part of it ain't fair. Part of it is because they just kept the series going long enough that he started sucking ass. Because he does some questionable shit in, like, the original run. But in Super, that dude's just a moron. He's irredeemable. He's irredeemably stupid. So part of it ain't his fault. Part of it is that they just keep dragging his ass on.
He's an
Like, he's
asshole.
ready to retire, man. He's done.
Oh, he's done. I
Well, yeah,
agree.
wasn't there like thing that they wanted to
Yeah.
make him more like Kid Goku, which made no sense after all the character development he had in Z.
And the fact that he's an adult. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Man.
Stupid.
Look, bro, Goku is the greatest villain in that series.
And
That's facts.
Uh-oh.
He is literally the biggest villain. He's the reason everyone dies. He's the reason that the world gets destroyed twice.
Facts. Talk to him.
he has the
Preach to him.
audacity in Super to be like, "Oh man, they
The
destroyed
fucking
this whole
goal.
universe," and
The
he
fu-
was the one that started the fucking tournament.
Like, what a fucking asshole, bro.
Facts.
Like, He said, "Nah, I don't want to come back to life and be a father. I'll stay dead." Like, what? What type of nonsense? If you don't
Goku does
replace
not
this
wish
man
to
with
come to
Vegeta,
life. Facts.
at least Vegeta's there to be a father. When at least
Man,
when
that's
he's
a whole
there.
other.
Vegeta is that. Vegeta's that dude.
That's
though.
well,
Vegeta is one of the greatest anime characters of all time. But
you're right. This is facts.
Goku is
Oh, Goku, boy. Ugh. Ugh.
Goku, what?
Goku is good.
Ugh. He's dirt.
Oh, it's
Literal
boo-boo?
doo-doo what?
Dang it,
body-
comment.
he'll body
Step up to
anybody.
the mic.
He'll body anybody. But
Ugh.
Nobody, anybody comes plot armor. Like that's the only reason.
That's like oh
Facts.
my God.
Oh, I can't beat this guy. Transform again.
he will
Right? Like
Here's the problem.
Ultra Instinct's a thing. Like, huh?
Here's the problem with Goku. It's the same reason that people don't like Sword Art Online. Goku, like Kirito is Goku Light. Like they have so much plot armor around them that if they're not winning a fight, they just do. Like no progression to get there. Like my dude Vegeta, my boy went in. He straight up trains for
Yes, he does.
months
Grind
and
it.
years to get to where he's at. Goku, I got it.
Yeah, that's the worst part about Goku is it doesn't feel earned at all whenever he
No, his character, and this has literally been proven. His character is meant to lose and then come back and win.
Yeah.
He's supposed to show that he's this character who wouldn't come back from nothing. Like literally, he's supposed to lose a fight, notice that he's not strong enough, and then come back and win.
Yeah.
In less than 10 minutes, he mastered a form not even the gods themselves had mastered.
That made no sense. That made
I know
no.
we ain't talking about
Ooh,
Ultra Instinct.
Yes, we
ooh.
are.
Ultra stanky, ultra funky.
Super takes it to a whole new level of that.
Oh
People-
my
I'm
god.
not saying a lot of it.
He used to be a guy you could root for in Z. Like,
Super ruined everybody. Super ruined everybody.
Frieza
Everything
on
is.
Goku? God
Oh,
damn.
man.
Super
That's
just should
great.
never. Super should never just.
Man, like
I don't
people
know, Super
love
ruined everybody.
people
Not
love
everybody.
Ultra
Shout out
Instinct, bro.
Vegeta, man.
People
Still.
love
No,
Ultra
no,
Instinct.
I think it ruined Vegeta.
Goku was already kind of going downhill during the Buu arc. But Super is just.
Vegeta has an arc that ends in Z. At the end of Z, that dude is like, "You right, man. You stronger than me. I'm focused on. I got a wife. I got kids, man. I got you, bro.
Oh my
you
God.
keep. You run this game. That's all right." But
Shout
then in
out,
Super,
mate.
he goes back to nah, bro. I'm gonna beat you.
Some people hated the ending of the Boo ending for Vegeta
Why?
because it you know
Why?
he chooses to give up and goes to his family, right? But some
Yeah.
people take it as he bitched out. He got out plot armored, so he's never gonna be stronger than Goku.
No, like
He realized
he never said that he was going to stop training. He just said that
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just done with trying to surpass Goku.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He said it ain't worth it.
I,
He said, I got a wife.
I'm telling
I
you,
got a
but
kid.
some people don't like that. Though.
Well, then he
Let's be real though.
hop off Goku dick.
They want
No,
that
being-
nigga
being
Vegeta
the
to
stronger.
be the superior nigga, man.
People kind of got hyped.
He
on
deserves
that.
it.
Better.
Like
Well,
obviously,
here's the thing. Toriyama is never gonna make Vegeta. Like,
hell no.
he's
Nah.
never gonna
You saw
make
what
Vegeta.
happened to fucking Gohan.
He doesn't like Vegeta. He said that.
Yeah, I think he has straight up said that he doesn't like Vegeta, and then with Gohan, he actually
He
wanted
tried to make
Gohan.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he tried to
he tried to make
Gohan.
Gohan the main character. Yeah.
And then nope.
It almost worked.
Would have been an interesting character,
People
actually.
didn't-
Facts.
people didn't go.
Cell Saga was low key the last good saga.
Oh yeah, Team Gohan.
I think
Yeah.
Dragon
Oh,
Ball would
man.
go down as maybe the single best shonen of all time. If maybe best anime of all time, or Japanese media or whatever. If they ended it so like
Yeah.
The only thing about the Buu arc that I like is Majin.
Oh man, Plankton.
That's it.
Oh yeah, Majin Vegeta.
Majin Vegeta was
Oh,
over.
yeah, it's a great yeah.
Oh
When
yeah.
they chopped the Wap's trunks. Ooh, I
Chop,
felt
yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
Chop the one.
Oh yeah.
He straight up mops Trunks, dog. I'm like, dang, bro, you ain't gotta do my character like
He just
that.
that bro end up crushing.
But he's only doing it because he's about to blow the fuck up.
Yep.
Yeah.
The final explosion.
He might not be liked by the creator, but he's definitely the fan favorite.
I think so.
You remember how hype people were getting when fucking Vegeta went off in the Broly movie? That shit
Oh
was
yeah,
insane.
when he went Super Saiyan God.
And he
Yes.
ultimately got freaking disrespected.
Facts.
Because he goes Super Saiyan God, and he gets bodied by Broly's first transformation. Goku base form bodies Broly's first. That ain't
Oh no!
That's what they
Tank
fucking
is
do.
plotting.
That's what they do. That's what they fucking do every fucking time in Dragon Ball Z. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what those motherfuckers do. Is they sit here and they make Vegeta fight the main character. He goes into blue, right? Haha. But they're supposed to be on the same level, right? Or at least Goku's slightly stronger. Only slightly stronger than Vegeta, right? But then even when they did that in the Hit arc, like when Hit, like Vegeta had to sit here and go blue to fight him, but Goku was somehow taking hits from Hit in base form. Like, he's not that stronger than Vegeta right now. No. He was taking hits to vital points from Hit and was like, oh, dang, that hurts. Oh, Vegeta got folded by Hit in blue form.
He's not joking. He did get
And
straight
Broly-
folded.
In Broly, he fought freaking. He was over here like he was going up form by form fighting Broly, while Broly was like streaming his way through strength. But he fights Goku in base. Fuck! I'm gonna scream. Only because he's Goku. If that was Gohan, he'd have had to go Ultimate Gohan to even land a solid hit.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's true. It's so
Because
true.
it's Goku, it's my name is Goku, and I'm here to fight. Ha!
Don't get me started on that freaking key freeze technique that he just
Now he pulled out of his
completely
cheeks.
locked up Broly. Like, hey, look, man, I'm gonna have a whole conversation with you while people admire why I'm so fucking strong.
Fucking dude.
That nigga Goku keeps pulling shit out of his ass, bruh.
Yeah, I feel like fusing is like a compromise. Like, okay, at least Goku kind of needs Vegeta to go fucking beat this dude.
Kinda.
I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna say this before we move on to more overrated protags. Father Son Gallic Gun greater than Father Son Kamehameha.
Oh my god, it made me cry. I teared up.
I'm saying
I
that.
don't know about that.
No.
That's you know what that is? That's character growth. Because if you were to talk to
But
if you would have hit up Vegeta when like Trunks was like growing up, like when Vegeta really just wasn't really around to like be a father, he'd have never done father son Gallic Gun with Trunks. He wouldn't have even taught him Gallic Gun. Shoot, we don't even know if Trunks knows Gallic Gun in the main freaking super. Like the only thing that was pure like redemption of Vegeta and growth as a character, as father and son. Vegeta actually being like the best father he could to Trunks in a world where Trunks had to fight everybody because there was no one else. He had to sit here and square up to everybody who was threatening the earth, and he was like, you know what, you fighting hard, man, let me be a father. Let me father son Gallic Gun he-yah. Like that was incredible.
Facts.
We don't
Man,
need Gohan and Goku to do a father son
That's
Gallic Gun because
cool and
Goku's like,
all. That's cool and all.
let him know. Let him know.
When Gohan did that mug one-handed, wow.
now that was OD.
It was OD, but
That is probably the single most iconic Dragon Ball Z moment.
it was
That's 'cause it was in Cell
cool, but it shouldn't have happened. Cell should have already been dead.
Oh yeah, they had to flex on him a little bit.
A little bit.
Look, that was why
Hey.
Goku was the biggest villain of all time.
Facts.
But, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, it shouldn't have happened, but they had the biggest villain on their side.
Hey, but guess who ultimately kind of saved the day on that part too? Vegeta.
Yeah.
Oh, when he hits the
Shadow.
fucking sucker punch.
Blasted the fuck out of that nigga's cell.
Bro, he
That's just
straight up body.
Cell said, what the fuck?
He said, "Shit, I'm about to trip. What's going on?"
He punched the dude so hard he spits up one whole person.
Vegeta and Trunks didn't need help. It was just them.
Bro, how you get just imagine that, bro. You get punched so hard you spit up a whole being. Like, dang, bro.
Imagine.
That did Teague. Ooh, Teague Gohan was
That was one of them
force,
punches
bro.
that you saw his fist on the other side of his body. Like,
Goku wasn't even really like helping him with it though. Like it was like a metaphor that he was there with him, right?
watch the
Like he
sun
did
get
all
his
that
ass
shit
beat.
himself.
Yeah, I thought that was the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he wasn't really there. It was like a metaphor.
But it was really just
Gohan straight
Gohan
up
so
blasted that motherfucker.
and then they just fucking forgot about Gohan.
Never did the one hand Kamehameha again.
Nope.
Yeah.
All I know is they did a good
Level
job
3
with that.
fighters,
It's
though.
level 1 in
Hold on.
fighters.
Yeah.
Just look up at the sky. Just look up at him. Blast that nigga.
That's my favorite super, dog.
Fat.
It's the only one in the super that just starts off with him just like straight up looking up in the sky.
I
It's
need
like,
I need a mic mod for that. Just look up. Hiku!
Haku! Definitely.
or just look up. Oh, get up off him. Either one will work. Man, Jack, come on, man. Drop in overrated protag.
Overrated?
Don't do it.
Or not overrated, worse. Just straight up worse protag.
Don't do
Well,
it.
we've already shit enough on Kirito and Sao. I think we all know it would be him.
Don't do it.
But worst protagonist, I'ma go with Yuki from Mirai Nikki.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
Yo, Dub
That
alone.
ninja is fucking ass.
He
That's
played by a
right.
35-year-old man.
That was atrocious.
He does suck ass.
He does not. He does something like twice, but that nigga is ultimately a piece of crap.
Like
True.
you can get mad at Shinji for being like a crybaby. A lot of people do. I disagree. Comet disagrees by the sound of it.
That's the
But
whole point of it.
at least being having PTSD from piloting the world and almost getting killed by aliens. Like, okay, Yuki had no reason. He was just a bitch.
Got him.
See,
Hey, he did fuck a thick bitch though.
He,
Hold on.
you know
Thick.
what?
In the spirit of Houston.
He did once.
hey, for that
He
lack
did
of
once.
Houston, good stuff.
You are not.
Yeah. Rahim Ashim Adala.
He clapped them cheeks.
AKA School Op the Doo-Wop.
Squab the Doo-Wop lives within me.
I wish you would. I really do.
Yuki is hella
Man.
garbage though.
For my worst protagonist, I don't outright hate a lot of protagonists, but I just don't really care for Midoriya, Deku.
Yeah.
I just think, I mean, my hero is good because of the other characters, or all of the characters, I'll say.
Yeah.
Not the other characters. He's just so Gary Sue to me, I don't know.
My nigga said
Yeah,
Gary
I think
Steele dead.
he's
I mean,
a
I-
character in his own series.
Like, I don't think he's terrible.
No,
It's just, I'm just indifferent about him.
no.
Yeah, he
I think his,
you don't
I think
really
his
care
power
about
is
him.
well deserved.
Uh.
He does nothing but work out. Fucking bust
yeah.
his ass to somewhat try to understand his overwhelming ability that he has.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know.
He works pretty hard. He works pretty hard.
This man keeps a 45-pound weight next to his bed. Does curls every night while down in a sandwich. Like,
Defend that boy.
I'm just scared he's gonna turn into the next Ichigo, man.
he turns into
Alright.
Ichigo. I'll ride that train with you, brother. Like,
I
I'm not-
heard he been getting clown level OP.
Well, I mean,
He pretty busted in the
the
manga.
story is him saying how he became the #1 greatest hero. So,
Nah,
like, he already
he
told
got
you
that,
he
dude.
become IP. Oh, IP, OP. Excuse me.
turns
I know
into
y'all seen
Ichigo.
that
Oh,
theory.
no.
There's just a point where you become Goku level. It's not really compelling
You
anymore.
become
when
Goku.
you're-
I stopped watching
yeah,
the show.
Well, yeah, I mean,
when you are God. I just hope it doesn't get to that extent. I hope he means he becomes the #1 hero because he does something like super noble, not because he's straight up the strongest.
Yeah. I would agree. I would F with that.
Why would you
so
say
basically, what you're saying
that
is
ain't gonna happen?
the end of the show basically starts with his death.
Oh yeah, I fully expect Deku to die, but some people don't. Most people don't.
That's fair.
In some way, shape, and form.
The ultimate sacrifice would make him worthy of being the greatest hero, or whatever the fuck he says.
Well, he was willing to sacrifice himself until a bitch named Slickback.
Uh-oh.
Hey, bitch, named Slickback.
Uh-oh.
But that's neither here nor there.
Facts.
That's super the tagline of this one.
Did you
Neither here nor there.
did you say one already, Shadow?
No, but only because I don't really have one other than Goku and Kirito. Those are the two that stand out in my head. And we done already freaking shot them niggas' heads off, so I think
At this point, we
done already
we
slid it.
beaten the dead horse with a stick.
Facts.
So, yeah, man, it's
That dude Kirito.
We got a
being
baseball
headless.
bat filled with nails and started beating that dead horse.
or the
Uh-oh. Paranoia agent?
Stop.
Vortex. No, I think those two are the worst finishes in my head. I can't think of any other Protag where I was like, as far as anime is concerned, anywhere I was like,
Lupin the Third is kind of a dumbass.
who?
Hey, first off, Lupin is fire. Get off Lupin
I'm
first
just trying
off.
to start shit now.
Oh,
He really is, bro. I won't say this. I say this Protag was like the worst, but I thought they were kind of garbage. Maka.
From Soul Eater?
Yeah,
from what?
Soul Eater.
Oh yeah, she was irrelevant.
Yeah,
She was irrelevant.
I didn't even know she was the main character.
I didn't even.
technically.
She wasn't.
Her and Soul are technically
And
main characters.
Her DBZ transformation at the last episode.
Yeah, she's
She did get a
she
And
to
then
me was
she
kind of
woke up-
trash.
And then she woke up out of it and realized friendship was the only power up she needed.
John, this is why I fuck with you.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my
Stop
god.
being suspect.
My boy said the real power up is the friends we made along the way.
Stop being suspect.
Itchy with the
That's legit what happens, man. She gets knocked unconscious, becomes
Oh, spoilers,
OP
hold on.
as hell. Yeah,
Spoiler alert.
spoilers.
I watched it.
And then just wakes back up and it's like, you know what, unbeatable boss? I was beating your ass 2 seconds ago, but I don't remember it. But now I have friends, so we're gonna do this.
She said F is for friends who do stuff together.
Right?
Hey, hold on.
It's for you and
You wish for uranium.
N is for no stupid ass characters allowed.
and is for no survival.
Where you?
Speaking of the ultimate life form, so
Speaking
Plankton.
of anime.
Marry
Oh,
them.
you mean Shadow the Hedgehog?
oh,
What?
He said the ultimate life form.
Maria, what is my name? And am I the only hedgehog?
It doesn't matter. I've put my past behind me.
No.
Chaos control. You'll never beat me, Sonic.
Maria.
Yo,
That's
what
not
the
how
fuck?
that's.
He wasn't beating off over Maria. Man.
Hold on. We didn't play the same game.
Oh, bro.
Adventure Battle 2. Hold on. Sonic
We
the
ain't
Hedgehog with a
talking
game.
about the Newgrounds parody, bitch. We talking about the
Oh my god.
Hold on, what? I must have.
Nope.
Don't worry
Don't
about
run it back because it's gonna piss you off.
AJ,
Hold
bro.
on.
I mean, Shadowfallz. You're better.
Animes that make
Chaos.
good games.
Control.
Animes
Oh,
that make good
hold on.
games. Naruto. That's about it.
Dragon
Well, okay, now here's something I
Oh
got.
wait, I lied.
Most of Dragon Ball games have least.
I played some trash Game Boy Advance.
Fighters is
Dragon
good.
Ball game.
Oh, I know you ain't
Hold
talking about
on.
Legacy of Goku.
Yeah, you better not be talking about Legacy of Goku.
yeah,
Hold
no.
on.
No, dicks. It was trash.
Yeah.
Is this when we bring up Pokemon?
If you're talking about that whack ass game,
Man, Pokemon don't count, man.
Pokemon?
Pokemon is
Wouldn't it
legendary,
be the
bro.
other way
Honestly,
around?
bro, Pokemon worked. In my opinion, it worked better for me as a game than a show.
I was gonna say, in that case, it would be the opposite. It started out as a game, became an anime.
Whoa,
I like the manga.
Just because.
fuck Pokemon.
He said,
Hold on.
"Fuck Pokemon." Alright.
I like the manga.
Pokemon's the OG. Yo.
Shout out Pokemon, man. Don't know what they're doing now. I kind of lost track after the fetus.
Yeah.
Ash got a family now, though.
I've
he
heard good
does
things
not.
about
That
this
man's
one.
so
Man,
fine.
Ash is like 52 years old.
Yeah, but his dad is that Mr. Mime from that filler episode that one time.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Pokemon is good. Man, all Bleach had a really nice fighting game on the fucking DS.
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh yes, it did. It definitely did. I know exactly.
Fucking Bleach Dark Souls. The mug was amazing.
That game was fire.
Man, I wish Raha was here. Man, me, him, and a friend of ours used to be. It was dang near.
I'll pretend to be him.
Hell no.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Y'all are all lame. Nah,
Where's the
Tragic.
cookies?
we all had the a DS. So only one of us had the game, but it was DS download. So we'd always square up on that mug.
Ooh, DS download the GOAT.
Yeah.
Facts.
That was the goat.
Nintendo has always.
Shout out DS.
Wasn't it the one that was kind of like old school Guilty Gear, where you could like have 4 people fighting or whatever?
Now,
Yeah, kind of like it.
I got a question. Was that one of the only ones that played like the Naruto games? As far as like
You talking about
not
the
only
Xbox
just
ones? Nope.
not only just like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, because I got Naruto Ultimate Ninja 1, 2, and 3 right now.
Like
Yo.
Broken Bonds and stuff.
Yeah,
Play
let him know.
But yeah, I had
Ultimate Ninja
Naruto.
1? Hold on.
I had Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles.
Oh yeah, hold on. On PS2.
Yup. And
That
I
bitch went
played.
off.
Wait,
The mess.
I'm pretty sure I played the mess out of that game. Hold on.
I'm gonna be real with you. It wasn't a good game in hindsight.
It wasn't.
I'm finna download that game and play it, bro. Hold on.
That is
Thanks to
even
that show
download
of
that bug.
conviction, he said it wasn't.
It was not. But
You know what I wish was good? Naruto Shinobi Strikers.
alright.
Mm.
That game had so much promise, dude.
It did.
It did.
It looked really good.
For that game, whenever it was being released, and then it kind of came out and was nothing.
Well, half the characters are DLC.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
Yeah.
But we can
I'm
all.
looking at Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles right now. I'm like, dang, this game is garbage.
Dude, yeah, I'm sure it was a terrible game, but back in the day, it was good.
Back in the day when I had nothing to play, like that
Dude,
was.
y'all know the Ninja Storm had the dating sim in it? Up here?
What?
Yeah, one of them had a dating. You could date fucking everybody. Bro.
It had a dating sim?
Nasty.
What?
Moving on.
You could date
Big facts.
any.
Moving on.
I mean, roll back from episode 1. We all know how good Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 and above was.
Yeah. I got
May have to exclude 2 from that list.
No.
it.
You don't remember turning
That
your
game
controller.
had so much bullshit in it.
You don't remember turning over your controller and hit that.
12, 12, 12, 12.
You played Shikamaru and you won the game.
Pretty
Hold on.
Or Sage Naruto.
Everybody had pain as their support.
Facts.
Shinra Tensei.
That mug was so
Yeah.
broke.
Shout out to the bad ones where freaking Dragon Ball Z, what was it, Raging Blast 2?
Oh, that game was so
That
shit.
freaking guessing game?
Fuck
Was it one for
no.
Connect?
Never played that fucking game.
And you
Which one
good.
was that?
What was long? We had Dragon Ball Z, Raging Blast. You had
And then it was all
Budokai,
Tenkaichi.
Budokai Tenkaichi.
Budokai
Which
Tenkaichi
one?
3. Most people like.
Which
There's
one
just
had
so
the
many
guessing
Dragon Ball
game?
games.
The guessing game for Dragon Ball?
Yeah. Was that Ultimate Tenkaichi?
I don't think it. Oh, you're talking. Yeah, it was Ultimate Tenkaichi.
Where you literally fought somebody and then literally it'd be like if
It'd
you
force you
didn't
to-
press the button they did, then you just
And it will force you to
automatically.
blast zone or melee zone or some
Mhm.
shit. Yeah, that shit sucked.
Alright, but moment of truth. Is Fighters the best Dragon Ball game?
Statistically.
statistically, yeah, that thing's
Got 'em.
still $60.
I mean, but to y'all.
I mean,
Yeah, in my
statistically.
opinion. I mean, I've played
Okay.
It's easily the best fighting game. Easy.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
the only one viable enough to play at a tournament.
And then as far as I say the entire package.
I like them Legacy Goku games a lot.
Yeah, y'all didn't know.
I think Legacy Goku is better as the package deal. But
I've never.
I'm
I
being
didn't
real
play
with y'all. Y'all
the
hating on the
Capcom.
GameCube games.
GameCube game.
I mean,
Which
Game
one
Boy
with a
Advance,
GameCube?
Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance, those pissed me off.
Oh, he hates them.
One was okay.
One, yeah.
What the fuck was called?
Legacy of
Yeah.
Goku 1 was okay. Legacy of Goku 2, they took away your ability to fly.
That pissed me off. You ran everywhere. I'm like a freaking planet busting mofo.
Alright,
Why
but you
can't I
gotta
fly?
realize- You gotta realize how fucking busted it was.
That would be broken for game balance.
Hell!
Fly?
Yeah.
But y'all really gotta sit here and tell me
That I didn't want to run anywhere. Yes.
Fighters is better than what?
Budokai 3.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Any day of the week.
Budokai 3, let me tell you how you play Budokai 3. Pick Goku, run up, power up, go full power mode, power up again, Super Saiyan 4, run up, punch a bitch, fuse, go full power mode, Big Bang Kamehameha, you dead. That was the rotation of Budokai 3.
Hold on, I might have to run up on you with Goku.
Shut the fuck up. If you're running Goku, I'm running Tiensha. Bring it.
Tiensha was cold. Hold on.
Dodon Kamehameha. Look at that ass. Man, that shit was so fucking hilarious when I found out that shit existed.
Hell yeah. You can play this. Was it Fat Trunks? Or Fat Gotenks, I mean?
Yeah, fat Gotenks and skinny Gotenks. Whenever you tried to dash at somebody with skinny Gotenks, he'd be like, shit was epically hilarious, bro.
Y'all had a little wrong.
I definitely have more time on Budokai 3 because I don't have fighters, but from just seeing what fighters has and like how interesting it looks, oh yeah, fighters, dog.
Yeah, Fighters are good as fuck.
Bro,
Fighters, man.
I don't remember what game it is, but I think it's a Budokai game, and I was watching some short vids, like 10 minutes or so, of guys scrapping in those Dragon Ball games. They were doing some mean ass combos with like the transformations and stuff, and it was like, wow, they're making this really look good. Like it was crazy.
Xenoverse?
I don't think it's Xenoverse. I'm actually 100% certain it's not Xenoverse.
I actually played Xenoverse 1 and 2, and it's pretty addictive.
It looks like
Yeah,
Budokai. I want to say it was Budokai like
Wait,
2.
yeah, I think I've seen it. You can. There's a way to cancel your moves and just go into the combo again.
Yes, bro.
Budokai.
They were slick with that whole. They'd be like, bink, 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 transform, bink, 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 transform, bink, bink, infinite loop, bink, 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 Kamehameha.
Bang, bang, bang.
A lot of banks.
It had freaking Cell with that random ass voice he had in Budokai, where he sounded like he was just old and decrepit even when he transformed.
Oh, yeah.
Because like you got perfect Cell when he got perfect Cell standing up when he do his turn. What happened?
Oh yeah, they forgot to change
For
it.
real.
Sound like the chocolate bitch off SpongeBob. Like, what? What did he say? Face ass.
That shriveled up prune bitch.
Yes.
What happened?
That's how that nigga sound, bro.
Yeah, that was his get up quote, bro. You not gonna do that? What happened?
Like, ah!
No.
It was gross, bro. It was still hilarious, though. I F with it. I still F with it. Ugh.
Anime that make good games though. What were the dot hack games? Did they come after the anime?
They were bad.
I think it was.
Whoa.
Hold on.
I can't. I
The
haven't
games?
played them
They were
myself, but
bad.
as far as what
HBO Dark Halo, come jump on in on the. I never played them, so.
John, prep that right hook.
The games were great. I don't know what you mean they were bad. The problem with the games was they were split up into 3 separate games when it all could have fit onto one.
Yeah.
Trash.
In fact, in the third one, it had all of the data from the first 2.
Yeah.
Them hoes was not good for me, bro.
Or the fourth one, I mean. Yeah. It was a ripoff. They were great.
They were pretty good.
I
The
remember
first
them.
the first one was the slowest one because they had to freaking explain Haseo and all that. But after that,
Yeah, world building.
after that one, I heard it was actually really good. I haven't played myself. I was actually in the process of watching it a couple months ago.
I'm pretty sure.
Another problem is they're still like $100 each nowadays.
Yikes.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I like rented them hoes from Hastings back in the day, and I was like, this shit sucks. Now, mind you,
Right.
I was not on those type of games at the time in the first place, so I was just like, garbage. Fact. Now I might like them today, but back then, hell no. Definitely hell no.
Missing out, man. They were great. Too bad you're never gonna find them again.
Probably the fuck not.
What's it called? Didn't the collection come out not too long ago?
Nope.
Hell no.
Oh, you mean GU? Yeah. GU did, but not the original.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, GU got released.
Oh,
but
you're
that
talking
was
about the
it.
original.
Which one's-
Dot Hack? Oh no, you ain't.
The
talking-
original dot hack has Kite in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't finding them games.
So GU
Okay,
not
so
the remaster?
Kite,
Yeah, you're not finding those games.
Kite I did like. I didn't like the GU shit.
Title.
Yeah, I just bought that on Steam when it came out, and I haven't really played it a whole lot. I didn't play that one growing up. I can't tell you what that one's like.
Well, if I can tell you, all I know is the original with Kite, bro. All the rest of the dot hats I really didn't give a fuck about. They all seem kind of weird.
It was Sal and whatnot before all that happened.
The Sal before Sal.
Yeah,
Pretty
was
much.
stuck in a video game.
It was the first thing to do it.
So
And for some reason, some certain characters weren't stuck. I don't remember what that.
nobody was stuck, but if you died a certain way, or you got attacked by a certain like super busted monster, you winded up like in real life facing consequences. Like
Like in a coma or some
Orca.
shit.
Yeah, Orca, who was one of the highest ranked characters or whatever in the first game, or before the first game starts, you join as Kite. He shows you around one of the worlds, one of the little areas you could go to, runs into this monster, gets killed in the game, and ends up in a coma.
Rip.
And that's the entire story pretty much, is him trying to go back and find out what all this story is about, what all is going on,
Mass.
Uh-oh.
and try to rescue him
Spoiler
from the
warning.
coma.
Retroactive.
What the
Yep.
hell?
Spoiler
Shit.
from the first 10 minutes of the game.
Shit, that anime/game is old as dirt,
For
bro.
JRPGs.
Turtle, I'm concerned.
Huh.
We've been going a long time, and you haven't asked the question of justice.
Why don't you ask the question of justice?
Sub versus dub.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
There is no reason to ever watch dub. I'll be real.
Damn.
Get the fuck out. First off, that is 100% wrong.
Language, like everything they're doing.
That
What?
completely depends.
Fuck dub, except Dragon Ball.
Why fuck dub?
Except Dragon Ball.
I just think the truest experience is watching that shit in whatever the OG language is.
I think technically the truest experience is watching it in the language you actually speak and understand.
Fuck no. The voice acting only there are some exceptions. I can't generalize. But
It just depends. Really.
It super
For shonen,
depends.
for the most part, it just seems dishonest, man.
Have you ever seen Ghost Stories? That is
No, shut up.
No.
that is the
Yes.
best dub.
Oh,
It's not
no.
because you're a rabbit, it's because you're black.
What?
That's a line. You
What?
a fake. You ain't even a fucking Ghost Stories fan, bro. What the fuck?
Oh.
I've seen that shit. And I knew that.
Facts.
I
I was
haven't
gonna
seen
say
it.
it's been
I was legit shown that one specific thing because
You
it
don't
said
vote
that.
for me, you ain't black.
Nah, but freaking dub, freaking sub versus dub, man. It all completely depends because I'm
Yeah, for
one
sure.
of those guys that feels like if it's a good dub, I'm gonna watch a dub, like guaranteed. But if the dub just sucks, then I'm gonna watch it sub. Or if I don't have the option, then I'm gonna watch it sub.
Like Slice of Life, give me in sub. For sure.
Alright, I'll
But
give
like
you
a shonen, I can take either way.
dub is
No.
much easier to watch. The last,
Language.
this ain't an anime, but the last couple weeks I've been watching Avatar, and that shit is so much easier to catch a video and watch than a sub fucking anime. Having to, I mean, I've watched so much sub anime that reading, I don't even think about it. Like, when I think back on it, I don't really remember the experience of reading. I just remember watching the show. But it requires a higher. Like I'm watching this sub anime right now every night when I go to sleep, and that shit requires way more attention than fucking just watching Avatar and being able to listen to it. I can close my eyes and listen to it and still carry on. You know, I could keep the idea of what was going on, but sub anime, you look away for a second, you check your phone, you lost the plot.
Yep. You have no idea what's going on. You're like, who?
Oh yeah. You hella gotta pause that shit. Or wait
Facts.
for a fight sequence.
Yeah.
If it's like a show that has like a lot of like character drama, it definitely comes off as a lot more authentic if you watch it in
Yeah.
sub. I'll
Sub
say
doesn't
that.
really matter.
I think it still
I
depends.
mean, actually, it doesn't matter.
It's just
It
voice
sounds
acting is
like
taken
it
a whole lot
depends.
more seriously.
It's not even just. I mean, this isn't even just an animation. I'm playing a certain game that won't be named right now. First game in the series that had voiceover, and the English dub voiceovers are bad as fuck. They are cringy. They got British accents for some reason, and so I just put them bitches in Japanese.
The hell are you playing?
You're not talking about Xenoblade, are you?
I'm not.
What
I'm
the
Oh,
talking
but
about,
no
I'm talking about
cigar.
one of the best games of the last decade, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Oh,
Shut up, Breath of the Wild.
gross.
Shout out to water. Drink it.
Drink it.
Yeah,
Hey, hold on. Brought to you by water.
Brought to you by water, H2O.
Water.
great value, brand water.
Water.
What?
No,
Great
next
value.
to your
Get the fuck
life.
out.
What the fuck?
Great value,
Man,
boy. If you don't
you
get
a
that
Dasani
nice.
Yo, hold on.
It's
Well,
all
you
about that
drink
Sam
Sam's
Purified.
Oh my god.
It's all about Sam's Purified.
Bitch, you are fucked up.
Hold on, Kick John.
You got me fucked.
There's two Sam's.
You got me fucked up.
Oh my god.
Put the bottle in the urinal and let that hoe fill up.
Oh.
You drinking urinal cake.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Hey, don't kink shame me, man.
Bruh, that sounds like a good place to end this
That
home.
was for the shout of the headphones.
Move it on. Move it on.
We
Maria.
shut up. Alright. So we covered up on the mark of justice, man. About 2 hours, 8 minutes, 9 minutes now. I want to thank my fellows, first and foremost, of course, my technicians, Shadow and the Birdman Tank, as well as Red Comet, Mr. Potshot, and HVR Dark Halo, a.k.a. Hit Valley Ranch, a.k.a. Whitey Whiterson, a.k.a. John the Bond.
AKA.
I appreciate all the nicknames.
AKA, I'm gonna get the A. Never mind.
AKA get the AK on your A.
Hold on.
Bars, let's go.
Still got mad bars.
Alright, does anybody have any closing remarks?
It's been good. It's been
Hey, listen.
Hey, thanks for having me. I hope I did Houston proud.
It's
You
been
did.
fun.
Shout out to
No,
H-Town.
you can't be proud.
You know, he's one of the OGs in the OG.
Honestly, I'll
For
miss
the
him for the
OG.
rest of my life. But
Also, spread love, not hatred. Also, drink more water.
Water.
Word to
You
Mick
might die.
Jenkins.
Water.
Hey, in the words
It
of
says Sam's pure.
the Waterboy movie, water sucks, Gatorade is better.
Whoa.
And on that note, I think we should end it there.
Whoa.
Well, as my boy Take would say, live.
Help me!